Close in with some serpentine patterns.
It's that super flow, no, she my flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that super flow.
What's up, Click Squad? This is Zox101 here, bringing you a wonderful Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I cannot wait to bring this game to you. This is going to be a Let's Play, so we're going to be bringing this to the channel probably once a week. This beginning episode, I'd like to push out maybe our special to allow you to see the beginning of the game, get some good gameplay, so that all the tutorial doesn't just, saturate all the gameplay. After that, every week I'll be bringing out 30-minute Let's Plays of the game. I'd like to schedule this for a Wednesday release around noon. I think it's going to be a great time so that you know when and where to grab your Zelda fix. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright, ready, set, new game. I'm really happy to bring this to you. This is one of my favorite games out by Switch, and now I know that the Mario Odyssey game is right around the corner, and I would be very blessed and hyped to bring that one to you as well. Breath of the Wild. The cinematics in this game are amazing. For a handheld system, for a handheld and console combo system, these graphics are just right on par with some of the major consoles.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Went hard on that day spa. This will be a great Let's Play. I've played this game previously, and I'd like to bring a couple tips and tricks that I found along the way to help you along with your experience as well. Some items that might help you along your journey. I have not beaten the game, so this ending will be a complete surprise for me. I'm definitely looking forward to it. But let's go pick up our iPhone 10. The elements that they bring to this game...
is a Sheikah slate.
iPhone 10.
Take it.
No
It will
problem.
help guide you after your long slumber.
A mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. I mean, the screen just goes from the top to the bottom, just a little bevel, and, no more thumb. I don't know if I'm okay with that. I really like being able to access all my apps via thumb imprint. It's just been really convenient and nice. Now you're going to get an iPhone with face recognition. Is it going to allow me to access my apps that way as well? If I need to purchase something on the iPhone, is it going to allow me to do that with just facial recognition, or I have to put in my long passcode every single time?
That will show you the way.
Girl, it has Bluetooth, Oh, what? You fancy, huh? No.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again.
I'll drink to that.
Now go.
That right there is your energy bar. It will deplete over running or climbing. With that energy bar, if it falls to beyond its threshold, you will drop. So if you're in the middle of climbing, you will fall from wherever you are to the nearest ledge and or to your death. That is just beautiful. All the different biodomes that they brought to you in this game, I am just absolutely starstruck by. Yeah, there's a creepy old man staring at a kid in just his shorts. Alright, you're going to want to open up your menu and attach your equipment here. You're going to have no weapons, bows, or anything yet. But everything in this game is pick-upable, mess-aroundable, and just usable. Now, crouching, like most games, you press in the left stick, will allow you to sneak up on certain items. Like this bladed beetle here. This is going to go into elixirs that will raise your attack power. Now you're going to combine monster parts and insects together. You don't want to combine food like that mushroom we just got. With any of those items that I just mentioned. Elixirs and food items should be kept completely separate. Now we're going to try to grab another one of these beetles to help increase our attack power just by a smidgen. Gotti. And Gotti. Nice. Alright, another tree branch right there we're going to scoop up. Switch and hold. So if I hold down my right direction, I can then slide left or right to access my tree for weapons. Quick and on the fly. Can't have enough shrooms. Ah, get away from me. Those iguanas are also accessible as elixir items. Insects, iguanas, beetles. Basically, if it has a tiny little shine to it, you need to pick it up. It's going to help you in the long run. I always have such a problem with that top fruit. I just can never get it. Alright, I'll tell you what. By holding down the R button, you'll open up your throw mechanic. This will increase the damage done. But it'll also allow you to grab certain things.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
I don't know how I feel about having this chick's voice in my head. Baked apple. Why, thank you. Forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Breath of the Wild. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. I'll spare you my life story. Just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. This is the great plateau of the kingdom Haru. That temple there a long time ago was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Peace, old man. Appreciate the apple, though. Nice. I'm gonna use it as a weapon. Seems to be a lot of creepy crawlies out there. Now, the left trigger will allow you to lock onto enemies and also allow you to do a sidestep, as you can see there. So if you ever need to do some ladders, just get those ladders in. Woodcutter's axe. Even better. Alright. You see over there, is a sword in a stone. And we're going to be going after that here momentarily. I'm going to try to do another knockdown of this fruit this time. Excellent. And I don't know where that apple got off to. We'll come back to it. Alright. And I see something up here. Ooh, there he is. Lucky me. Bird eggs. Great for making omelets. Mushroom omelets, to be exact, are going to be an amazing item to help you create a great starting food combo. Now, that fire back there, you could have very easily have used that fire to bake any apples, mushrooms, and so on. These acorns as well. Any food items. You don't want to do that with, woo! Almost ran out there, just in the nick of time. You don't want to do that with any of the ingredients for monstering and elixiring. You want to combine those so that you can make sure that you get the best item possible. Now, since I did hurt myself, I'm going to open up my menu and eat. That is going to fill your meter right there by the name description at the bottom right hand of the screen to full health. And this guy, I'm going to try to go around and sneak up on. Do you see the question mark on his head? That will determine his level of knowledge of your existence. You can get away with a lot more if you keep that in mind. Alright, enough of these bird eggs. Seems like we got enough for an omelet. I'm going to take you back up here to the top and show off another very cool feature that I absolutely love. If I can ever find it. There it is. You'll see items like this. Little mini puzzles and so on. But they're very, very easy to jump in the circle. Easy as that. And you need a Korok. You found me! You're not who I was looking for. But you can see me! I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. If you see them, return us to them. These Korok seeds, or small seeds, was given to you by a Korok. It has a decent smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. Those items will increase your stamina bar, will increase your heart count. Those are amazing items. So you have to keep your eyes open and try to find as many of them as possible throughout your journey through Hyrule. Now, before we made the jump down here, I saw quite a few fishies. Now, they are very fast, but if you are lucky enough, you can grab a bass. And it'll always give you a description about what type of item you want to combo these with. If you have those attack beetles, the bladed ones will increase your attack. You want to find other items that will increase your attack as well. And combine those to stack those and to cause yourself to acquire better abilities. We'll go more into that later. Those are just going to be the basic fish that will allow you to do what you need to do in cooking, adding more hearts to your creation. And the sword in the stone, my friends. Let me get that wonderful shot right there. Yes, you take that sword, Link. You take that rusty broadsword. Alright. That was very enthralling there. Way to pull our leg, Nintendo. Way to go. Alright. When I first made my jump down here, I saw quite a few fishies. I can see one right there. I'm going to try to go after him real quick. Oh, there they all are. Now you have to be very careful with your swimming. Standing still will not decrease your energy bar, but as soon as you run out, you're gonna drown. Doesn't seem like too much down there that I'm gonna be after, but I'm gonna be showing you another little goodie that I absolutely love. All of these ancient looking statues, spider monsters, are gonna give you, if I can find one, ancient springs. These are going to come in handy later on in the game for weapons and armor. So I encourage you every time you come across one of these guys to search around it and pick up an additional little. Ah, he got me. And he dropped his Buku Club. Boko Club! Do forgive me for me slaughtering all of these names. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate in the comments for that. Any good fan is going to be mad when you slaughter the name of their loved game. Alright. And when you pick up any item, you can toss it with just a little tap of the R. So instead of wasting my Boko Club, thank you. I was gonna be really upset if I didn't get at least one of them out of those. There you go. Traveler's Bow. Very nice. By holding down the R trigger, I can draw my bow, and when I release, I can shoot it. If I hit B, it will cancel the trigger. That is great to start the game off with. But there's more. This game loves the fact that you can climb and to interact with just about everything. So when you have games along those lines, you're going to want to take advantage of that. And the developers definitely did. With this gorgeous scene, let myself heal here. You have this amazing building that any fan of the Assassin's Creed games will love to just climb. Now, the jumping from one ledge to the next, like this, does increase your speed, but will take up a lot more of your stamina. So you have to be careful when you balance that out. You gotta determine how much you can climb, and if you're right there at the ledge, it will increase the time of you getting up there. like I said, I'd love this first one to be closer to an hour and allow you to get a good understanding of what is in the basis of this tutorial. But atop of this temple sits a soldier. Atop of this temple sits the soldier's bow, an excellent bow for this level. One of these shots will take care of most of your enemies. Sorry about that, folks. I had to recharge that camera. But this soldier bow is going to be one of my favorite items in this beginning plateau. Really opens up a lot of options. Heavy hitting weapon in the early game. But we are going to make sure that we save it for a little bit later when we're actually going to need it. If I can recall, you want to hold down the trigger, highlight right, and then be able to choose your weapon. So we're going to definitely pass on using that item right now. Now do be careful, my friends, about getting down here. Like I said, take all the careful. Right. In this game, just like most games, you want to smash anything you come across. And pick up as many items as you possibly can hold. I love video game logic when there's always this imaginary bag that you have that you can just stuff, you know, giant ancient screws into, all 20 of them. Alright, you're going to be heading towards this goal marker. What's really fun about this game is that they do incorporate a lot of elements, like lighting things on fire, freezing stuff with cold temperatures, and also having a very interactive world. One of these great interactions is their physics. That boulder smashed that keg of dynamite. Now, we've been throwing things, but by placing items with A, you can position exactly where you want them to be. Like a barrel next to a fire. And that barrel, because it's made out of wood, will be caught on fire. And as soon as it's done burning, it will release any item that is stuck inside. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay away from those guys. But I do see a couple people this way, and I'm gonna take them out by sneaking up on them. By crouching and slowly moving, I can move in behind them and cause a sneak attack. Let's see if I can get that off today. Yep, highlight with Y, and sneak attack. Boko bow. Nice. And arrows. Even better. If you want to go back to open up your items, you can see that I have used my bow of traveling because it is not having that nice little right-hand twinkle that a new item will. So as soon as that one breaks, I'm going to switch over to my Boko bow. I got to make sure that I keep the other bow in top condition. Whenever you kill An archer, they're also going to drop arrows or items that they would have normally used. Looks like they were taking a couple practice shots, so we're also going to pick up some of these extra arrows. Because let me tell you, you go through arrows quicker than an SMG in Call of Duty goes through bullets. Alrighty then. There are certain times that you want to do fights, like cause a chest to be unlocked from a battle. But right now, there's no reason for me to get into a fight with that guy. So I'm going to avoid him by going all the way around. Save my life, save my food, and most importantly, save some time. I know there's plenty of people who do speed runs of this game and can finish this game in under 30 minutes or so. I've watched them. I'm very impressed. I am not that good, unfortunately. I don't think that I could ever be that good. Not selling myself short, but realistically, they take this game to a whole nother level, and I applaud them for it. So we're going to activate a little bit of Bluetooth. And it looks like we're going to unlock... Looks like we're going to unlock better cell service. Alright, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Alright! Very hyped. Very hyped to be bringing this game to y'all. I'm so very happy to know that the new iPhone is waterproof. These are called Sheikah Towers to my knowledge, and they are going to release information on the map, kind of like an update for Google Maps. So every time that you come across these for each individual outlined region on the map, it will allow you to have the ability to see what you're getting into. Like, I can see over there are going to be some ruins. Over to the far top left of what is now revealed is going to be a skull, it looks like, type setup. So, it's also going to highlight any of the shrines. Those shrines will be mini maps and mini challenges. They could be combat, they could be puzzles, they could be anything along those lines, and everything combined, all in one. I like how you have to dock your iPhone in some scenarios and you can Bluetooth it in others. Come on, Apple. Get your game up. I want wireless everything. I want wireless charging as I walk through a room.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
What? Girl, I've been getting my Z's on.
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
That guy don't look that bad. Chomp. Now, I have played this game, but I have not gotten to the main boss yet. I'm really bad for that. I'll play a game pretty long, try to accomplish everything out of it, but never really complete it because I just don't want it to end, you know? So I try to get everything done before I end the game so that it's still a mystery. And I will not be doing this with y'all. I'm going to finish this out, and I'm going to enjoy every single moment of it. I'm going to try to collect all 4 of the beast and abilities so I can show you how to do that, and then accomplish a few other goals that I have in mind. Alright, let's try to get ourself off of this giant cell tower. Boom. Alright. Looks like we're doing it, y'all. Okay. I think we're good. Yes! Whoa! Ah, it's a flying old dude! We need one of those. My, it would seem to have quite an enigma here. The tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. Mostly because, you know, cell service is bad and I needed to pick up, you know, that 3G. I'm hearing voices, okay? I don't recognize the voice. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, this vile entity brought the kingdom of Haru to an ruin. The very symbol of the kingdom, Haru Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. As it festers, it appears that the moment is fast approaching. That's gonna, you know, come back out. So you guys, you know, trapped him for 100 years. That's a good job, man. It's a generation or two of people that got, you know, away from all of that. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death would be more certain or more foolish. I can climb though, right? Tell me why I can't climb down off this thing. Hand it over, old man. Life lessons brought to you by Zelda. Nothing in this world is for free, kids. Nothing. Go out there and earn for yourself! Alright. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I go get you your weird item that you need. Alright. Seems like he wants us to head over to that plateau. Or whatnot. Seems like we got a couple fishies in here. I'm gonna try and see if I can... Yes! Yes! So I'm going to be showing you how to do a little bit of cooking today in today's episode. Alright. Okay. Gotti. Headshot! Now, those little things are going to cause... Those little question marks are going to cause them to get into battle if they get filled. They definitely saw me. Gotti! Alright. You're going to want to open up your menu here and try and eat a few of these to heal yourself. You'll see information here at the bottom underneath the name that will tell you how much health it will increase by. This is going to be enough because after this fight, there's my bow, or there's my club. I'm gonna go pick that up. Close in with some serpentine patterns. F on screen. Okay, that's sad. It's really sad. It's heartbreaking. I promise I'm not a noob. I'm not. Alright, let's try to grab some of these fishies again if we can. Excellent. And let's try to do sneaking up on these guys a little bit better. I'm going to come around farther to this side. I'm going to try to angle my bow because we got a little bit of a distance there. And get him. We're also going to kidnap this guy too, since he's just there hanging out. Alright, lizards, bugs, and other guys like that are going to be great for elixirs that will increase your attack, your defense, your resistance to the hot and cold. Serpentine pattern, serpentine pattern, serpentine pattern. Got-y. Alright. We're gonna hold that down and try and get to another club. I think that's gonna be the best weapon here. And double takedown. Raising your shield by holding down the L trigger. That'll stop most attacks. Now you have to be careful about if they have fire arrows or bomb arrows, because most shields will not be able to protect you from it. If it's made out of wood, it will just disintegrate on the spot or catch on fire, and no one wants that. Alrighty then, let's go pick up some arrows and some more of these wonderful monster parts. Like I was saying, there are a few things that will increase your attack. Food can do it as well, but monster parts will usually do that. A traveler's sword. Nice! Level up. So, on this episode, I'd love to show you a little bit of how to cook. Now, you grab 6 of those bird eggs. So I'm going to go in and press X to hold 1 bird egg and 1 mushroom. I think that that should be enough to fill up our 3 heart bar. Let's find out together. That is plenty. That is wonderful. All right. I love it. That is 6 hearts. Check a meal ingredient by selecting it from the inventory and selecting recipes. Very nice. Alright, so we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to mix it up with the apple. Three hearts. Beautiful. That's all we need. That 6 hearts is great whenever we get later on in the game, but you don't want to really do too much overkill on your food here. As I say that, let's hold 2 fishies and see how much that gets us. Very nice. That's going to make a fish skewer. So 2 fish are going to make us 4. So when we eventually get that wonderful next heart, we'll have all that. So let's go to some monster parts. We got this cool little lizard. Let's hold that. Let's hold a horn and a chief while we're at it and see what we can do there. Hocus Pocus, y'all. One of my favorite movies come Halloween time. And here we go. A hasty elixir grants a medium level haste effect, which boosts your movement speed while running, swimming, and climbing. That is going to come in way handy. So let's do that one again by holding these two items and dropping them and seeing what we can get out of that. That might increase our speed as well, but probably not as much. Oh no. That sound effect is never a good thing. So I don't believe you can just add 2 monster parts. You have to add monster parts and then also an insect or a lizard or a snake or whatever you can get your hands on. Looks like it's getting dark on us too. Awesome. Mighty Elixir. Grants you the strength, increasing your attack. Very nice. Alright, we're going to make another one of these by holding 1 mushroom, 1 apple, and I think that should be it. Two fruit, mixed mushroom, skewer. Nice. Alright, pick this guy up. Set it down here. See if we can get anything cool out of this one. I think this is the easiest way to get through these barrels, to be quite honest with you. You don't want to be wasting your attack on them. Sometimes some really interesting stuff can pop out. Woo! That was close. I think with my first upgrade, I'm probably going to go out of stamina. I can always pause and heal, but trying to cross water and drowning and having to go all the way back is scary. Saying all that, wonderful system save would probably be in our best interest. Here we are. Let's try to get us through this encounter. Activate some Bluetooth. And also activate a world map as well. That's very cool. So we can fast travel to this location along with the cell towers. Very cool. Very, very cool. These little trials will include mostly puzzles. Use this ability, try to do this, spin that, accomplish this. It's very interesting and very well done. It adds another layer to the game, like I said. The elements, you can catch your weapons on fire, you can shoot your bow through a fire, and then hit an item behind it. What's up? We got Magneto power now? By using a rune, press the L button. Very nice. Alright. What? That sounded like a good sound effect, y'all. Alright, we're just going to push that all the way over there and drop it for no given reason. Other than it seemed cool. Like I was talking about combat, we're going to have one of these little guys. See if I can. Woohoo! Oh no! Alright! And another ancient screw. Let's make sure we didn't drop any of those because they are going to come in handy here. Very nice. And normally in most of these underground dungeons, you're going to want to check out and see if there's a hidden chest. Every dungeon should have a chest. And it's probably going to incorporate whatever little gimmick they got going for it, you know? Traveler's Bow. My inventory is full. That is going to be a common occurrence in this game, I can assure you. You are going to run into having full equipment for quite some time. So we're just going to drop one of these lesser items and pick up a Traveler's Bow. How cool! Alright. These giant doors are going to be pulled open. The Force, Luke. Use the Force. Trials and tributes. All right. Spirit orbs. Spirit orbs are what give you the ability to increase your heart and stamina count. I believe it's every 4. Well, right on. Creepy old guy voice. Creepy flying old guy. Clairvoyance! Maybe it is connected to Sheikah's slate. But realistically, I just want my paraglider. Because that thing's bad to the bone. Ba-na-na-na-na. Bad to the bone. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ah, that wasn't a deal, old man. You can't change that stuff up on a whim like that. I gotta bring you 3 more treasures now. Are you joking? Alright, seems like the old guy decided to switch up the deal on us and flip this script. So, we're gonna have to grab 3 more items. Alright, Stick Squad, and with that I think we're gonna sign out. Please do like and subscribe at the bottom if you enjoyed this content. Every single like and every single watch helps. Share it around. We appreciate you. And I will be trying to bring out the next episode every Wednesday at 12 noon. I look forward to it. I hope you do too. Peace.
It's that Super Bowl.